Hey guys, Jordan here doing another SaberForge Saber review. And this evening I am going to be going over the all-new SaberForge BANE. This thing is sick. This is one of the coolest saber designs I have seen in a very long time. I mean, we have some beautiful sabers, we have some unique sabers, but this saber is just really cool. It's just a mean, sick looking saber. I don't know, I love all the little nooks and crannies on this saber. It's got so much to offer. It's extremely comfortable, extremely durable. There were certain things when I first saw it that I was like, well, how does this work? Is that strong enough? Is this going to bend? Is that going to break? But no, I mean, once again, SaberForge has just gone above and beyond and produced a magnificent saber. This thing is awesome. And the cool thing about the BANE is it comes with so many different options. You can basically put this thing together any way you want it. You can get the all weathered V2, you can get the all black, you can get the all metallic silver powder coated. You can do what I did. I got the V2 body with the silver Emitter Shroud and pommel and claw. I mean, there's so many different options you can do with this saber. Another thing I really dig about this saber is the construction. It is not a lathe saber. This saber was not created on a lathe. It's a mold saber. It's actually two pieces. Well, it's a lot more than two pieces, but the body is actually two pieces, and then they're bolted together, and all your internals run down the middle. So this hasn't been spun on a lathe and then bent like a lot of your other sabers that just look like a piece of bent pipe. This thing was casted and molded, and the attention to detail is amazing. You know, because it's not a lathe saber, they can't just put it on there, spray it with some weathering and do what they normally do. Each one of these takes, you know, has its own detail, has its own style and look, which will make each BANE out there extremely unique, because it's not just, you're not just able to stick it on a lathe and put your paint on there and you know, clear coat it and be done with it. It's got each one is going to have to be done individually, which is pretty awesome. And I could be off there, but you know, it's nice for one to think, you know, that they do put a ton of effort in, and we've seen the effort and the detail that SaberForge and the team out there, what they do in Oregon, and it's amazing what these guys do. They put their blood, sweat, and tears into every saber, and this saber and the Archon that we talked about last review, it shows it. I mean, all their sabers show it, but these last few releases, I mean, SaberForge has blown my mind, and I know they've blown y'all's mind, because I do a lot of early releases, and you guys go ballistic, which is awesome. I mean, you guys get ramped up, and that's so cool, which you should. I mean, you should get ramped up for a quality, great product that you can get behind, that you know is durable and it'll last you forever as long as you take care of it and you use it what it's used for. I mean, it's just a phenomenal product. But this saber has just blown my mind. There's so many things I want to do to this saber on the outside, but other than the little things I want to add to it, it's just so awesome. I mean, all right, here we go. We're going to start the pommel. That was my blade plug, just fell out because I loosened the blade plug up, so you guys don't have to watch me do that. But all right, here's our pommel. Brand new pommel, really cool looking. This pommel does not thread on. It's actually held on by this screw right here, this button head screw, and this button head screw. This is why the Bane does not have a CoverTech knob, because the CoverTech knob would go on either side of this saber, but the size of the threads won't allow for that. So my idea was to just bore a hole here and a hole here, and you can put a D-ring at the bottom of this and it will be able to move either way. It won't interfere with the sound, and you can still hang it off your saber, no problem. No different than the Prodigal Son. So it wouldn't be hard to do. You just have to get a little bigger D-ring. The grip on this thing is super comfortable. It fits those fingers perfectly. You just grab it right there where your fingers just fall right into place. The detail, I mean, look at the detail on this thing. It's amazing. I mean, there's not a single spot on this saber that doesn't have something that just screams just beauty. I mean, it's awesome. It really is an awesome saber. Scary looking saber. There's so much you can do. Like, I love the all weathered version. I plan on doing some etching on the pommel and the Emitter Shroud. I've been talking to somebody about doing some etching for me. So I've been dibble dabbling with it, but I don't feel that I'm good enough to do it myself yet, especially, and I don't want to ruin such a gorgeous piece. So I'm going to have somebody who's got a lot more experience with saber building than I do over at SaberForge do it for me. But so we have the Emitter Shroud here, which is also held on by this button head screw, which also acts as your blade set screw. And then we have the other set screw over here that holds it on. Then you have the small little set screw here, which, if I'm correct, it holds the LED in place, and I believe it also holds the claw in place, and I could be mistaken there. I didn't put this thing together, so I'm kind of just shooting at barrels. But this thing is so awesome, and there's so many different things you can do with this saber. You know, it just is one of those sabers that kind of leaves it open to your particular design. You can order it and get it all black, all silver, weathered, some not. And then, like what I'm doing, and get the parts that you don't want messed with, get them silver, and then you can do what you want. These little grooves right here, these are beautiful detailed little inlays that I think I'm going to actually have done. I'm going to put some weathering in those, so they really pop out. And I know on the weathered version they do pop out really nicely, and they do on the silver version as well. The other question I've heard being thrown around on the saber group and the forums is the claw durable? Is it thick enough? It looks like it's going to bend. Guys, this thing, it's not going anywhere. It's solid. It's a good thick chunk of claw. Beautiful piece of an extension here. I really like it. You guys know I'm not much of a dark side saber guy, but this thing is awesome. And because it's called the Bane, of course I had to get the Crimson soundboard.
Saber Core Crimson.
Which is just awesome. That boot up is just so dark. It's so cool. Now I ordered this directly from Philip, and me and him got to talking about the new 12 watt plus LEDs that he's working on to make an ultra bright blade. You know, Philip is really just developing the future of LED lightsabers, and he's always coming up with new ways to make brighter blades, more durable, more unique, you know, just beautiful sabers. His brain never stops. So this saber actually has the prototype 12 watt plus in it. Now this blade is brighter than your regular 12 watt blade, LED, excuse me. The LED, the 12 watt plus LEDs that will be released in the next few weeks to a month or two, they will be even 10% brighter than this. So for those of you who will be ordering the 12 watt plus with your sabers that are coming out in the next couple weeks to a month, your 12 watt plus will be even brighter than this thing. And let me tell you, it's bright. I love how bright it is. I'm not a red saber guy. I'm Jedi, and I've never been a huge red saber guy, but this is fantastic. So let's fire it up. I mean, you can see it in the emitter shroud right there, how bright it is. It's extremely bright. I mean, it's almost white looking in the camera. And I haven't messed too much with the settings on this yet. I just finished charging it up. It's about 11:30 my time. So I wanted to get it really good and charged before I showed it. But it has the dark side sound, which is really grainy. I like it. It's really dark and gritty. You can feel the hate coming from the sound of this saber. So that's really awesome. I love that. And the power down on the dark side sound font is really awesome too. So let's put a blade in here, because that's what you guys really want to see, is how bright this thing is. So here we go. This is the 12 watt plus prototype. Yeah. Holy crap. Bright. Obnoxious bright. I have 220 watt bulbs on either side of my computer right now, and the red LED plus in this saber is outdoing them. I mean, it is insane how bright this saber is. I mean, it is just bright. I can't even, my eyes are hurting. I'm gonna have to get some laser glasses. I mean, it's bloody bright. And the 12 watt plus LEDs that are going to be released in a few weeks to a couple months from now, when the order finally comes in that Philip placed, they're supposed to be 10% brighter than this. Dear God. I mean, that's borderline blinding. I mean, this is blinding. My eyes are hurting right now. So I'm going to turn it off. So, yeah, that's really bright. That's insanely bright. And the new LEDs are going to be 10% brighter than that. So get freaking excited, guys, because the future of sabers are here, and SaberForge and Philip, he's delivering, and the SaberForge team, they are delivering a phenomenal product. And I mean, I love them. I'm addicted to them. They're phenomenal. They're gorgeous. They're durable. They're fun. And now they're super freaking bright. I mean, this is just a cool saber, guys. So here it is, the SaberForge BANE. If you guys have any attachment to the BANE character, if you have any attachment to this saber whatsoever, if you think you're not sure and you just want to give it a try, great saber. This thing is awesome. It's an amazing saber. The detail is amazing. Really awesome saber. And extremely comfortable. Really comfortable to hold. It's not, I mean, when I saw it on the Facebook page, it looked really big, but it's not. The diameter is no bigger than any of the other sabers. It's no longer than any of the other sabers. It's super comfortable. It can be a two-hander. It can be a one-hander. You get that leverage that they talk about in all the books with the curved hilt. Really awesome saber. SaberForge BANE, you guys. Go get one. Don't wait. Get one. I just want to thank Philip Isherwood of SaberForge. I want to thank Danny Lane and all the other guys on SaberForge. You guys keep doing what you're doing. You're doing an awesome job, and I can't wait to see what you have in the future. Thanks for watching.